r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What was that event that completely dismantled your friend group? One of my best friend's wives accused me of sexually assaulting her. I have never so much as touched this woman outside of a random hug, never had a single sexual or romantic thought of her. Frankly, didn't care for her all that much, but played nice cause she was married to my buddy. For a little context, I'm big on keeping my hands to myself, always have been. My wife is the only one for me. 75% of the friend group ghosted me after she posted nasty shit about her abuser online. It really made my life a mess for a couple years. Eventually some of the friends came back, including her husband, and apologized for not listening to me. Turns out she got drunk one night and admitted it was all a lie because she didn't like how much time her husband and I spent together or some shit. Still not friends with a damn one of them, cause screw every single person that followed her BS, but getting the apologies was cathartic. About a decade ago, my friend group had been going to local and in-state raves. The friend group committed to going to EDC, but I guess I wasn't in group enough to be invited before I'd already bought myself tickets to the big in-state raves, which was the same month as EDC. I was a little hurt, but whatever. We're all getting older. I'm in a relationship and they're at a different university. I asked them to please not travel with drugs. Just buy them there. Well, they took drugs. Lots of drugs. All the drugs. They were blazing it up the whole way. We are talking like for Western states. There was a sign about a drug search ahead. They pulled into a rest stop to better hide the drugs. Boom. Nevada sheriff or state cops are there waiting. They put the blame on the girls, whose cars it was in. Even though it was the boys who brought most of the drugs and the large amount of party drugs to sell. We are talking over an ounce of molly in addition to a vast array of drugs including ketamine. The girls sat in jail for a day or two before telling on their boyfriends. One of the boyfriends hid from the cops for a couple weeks after a warrant had been issued. They all got probation. It ruined all the relationships across the friend group. Things were never the same. I found out when I called to ask how EDC was going and heard how sideways everything had gone. One of the girls is now married to my friend's younger brother. Wild. Her previous boyfriend got set up by his mom to marry a girl from their church. Last I heard they have 2 kids and she keeps cheating on him. All for an EDC trip that could have been if they'd flown there or just not brought a shitload of drugs with intent to distribute. One of our friends slept with 2 of the other's wives. Caused 3 divorces, 1 kid of unknown paternity for a while, and 1 suicide. Edit. Details. At the announcement party for the aforementioned pregnancy, I accidentally overheard my newly pregnant wife telling my best friend, "I hope it's yours." Spoiler, not mine. I may have then proceeded to make a scene, during which the other side piece got angry finding out she wasn't the only side piece. Her husband was also there. Hilarity ensues. Months later, the former best friend killed himself a week after his divorce went final, never knowing he was the father. He was convinced he and his wife could work it out. My ex still blames me for her son growing up without a father. The other cuck and I were friends 4 years after all this went down. We like to joke around about the time I ruined a good barbecue. This was 20 plus years ago. Time has healed most wounds. A group of my sorority sisters got caught stealing from a soup kitchen. Several of us went our separate ways afterwards. Friend told me that my wife was cheating on me. He lied. Almost ruined my marriage. During college, a former friend threw a house party. Some high school girls tried to crash the party and I kicked them out because I didn't want them there and the house was packed. Neighbors had called the cops before over noise complaints. My former friend and a few of the guys got mad at me because they thought they could get with them. Their exact words as I remember them, "Yes, it's as bad as it looks." Most of my friends thought I was in the right. Most of us left. Cops were indeed called. Former friend got charged. Life did not go well for him. The three of us were inseparable until one of us died suddenly. Went to sleep at 39 and didn't wake up. Me and my buddy are still friends, but it's just different now. We used to talk every day, hang out every weekend. Now we talk every weekend, hang out once or twice a year. COVID and lockdowns. Everyone made the excuse, ghosting and zero contact in waves, messages ignored. 20 years wasted it seems. We still see each other every now and then, but when two of my friends started dating, the vibe changed. War. Most are on the front in different regiments. Two are already home. Forever. Life. We all got different jobs and could never get time off to sync. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more. Have a nice evening. Tell your friends about me.